Hello traders, welcome back to the Chart Whisperer, where we only trade when the market pays us to. We've got a brand new week ahead of us. Let's see where we can pick up some pips. Let's have just like a quick glance at the dollar index for context. They're in level 3 here, so I am anticipating it to reverse. However, this has been the low and they seem like they want to break it. So if they break that low, if the dollar index breaks that low, then we could be looking for another 3 levels of dollar weakness. Just always good to keep that in mind, so that we know where we are in the cycle, and it will help us with all our dollar pairs. Let's go on to the cable. Another one that I kind of questioned it for a while, but I'm leaning more towards a reset. When I count this as my level of rise, my final level of rise. So this should be a reset, in which case I expect them to break right past this without no issues. If they reverse from here, then I know that it wasn't a reset, but I don't expect that. So for now, I'm expecting them to go long. Would I have any place to trade from? Yes, if price were to come down here. Ooh, I need to go to 15 minutes for that. Pardon me. Very important to see how they treat that area up there. But yeah, I want them to come back down here to the initial low. As you know, if something does get issued here, it'll be just below the low, somewhere in that region. So this is where I would be taking a position if it presents. Definitely be going along there. Jump the gun. Normally I go through all the level counts before I do this, so I'll come back after this. The euro, definitely a reset here. I have no questions whatsoever. USDCAD, I've had all 3 levels of drop. Actually, I expect them to reverse. It's always weird. I think the USDCAD, it actually kind of moves ahead of particularly EURUSD and GBPUSD, because there's always a clash in terms of level count, but this one respects it almost perfectly. So I tend to trust it before I trust the other ones, for the reversal at least. So I am expecting this to reverse. We'll see if that actually materializes. Dollar Swiss, I'm staying out until they get out of this little box that they've made for themselves here, this range. I don't like it. They didn't complete their levels going down. I can't even point out 2 levels going up. I'm not sure what's happening here, so I'm gonna stay out of this for the foreseeable future until something changes. EURGBP, this one likes to move without giving me any entry signals. I've had 2 levels of drop here. I'm expecting one more. Rules me out for today because of the ADR high, unfortunately, but I still expect one more level of drop here. So stop anti drop somewhere would make sense. Euro Swiss franc has completed their 3 levels of rise. As far as I'm concerned, I want them to reverse. I'll be waiting for a reversal. I'll show you where, but I want to go short there if and when the opportunity presents itself. GJ better behave before it gets removed from my watch list. 2 levels of rise and then a whole lot of chop. A whole week's worth of chop. They did it again previously. The previous cycle were just 2 sharp moves and then nothing afterwards. I really don't like that. I like my levels to be, they don't have to be slow but clear. So it's on alert. I'm on alert for this one. We'll see if it behaves in the long run, but for now I am anticipating long. Like I said, it was 2 levels of rise in a week's worth of consolidation, so I want one more level of rise before the trend changes. And EJ is almost identical, also can't behave itself. But yeah, 2 levels of rise and a lot of chop. There's a move here, but not big enough for me to count it as a level, a complete level of rise. So I still expect one more level. Let's go back to where the entries may present. Euro USD is pretty much gone. I mean, maybe I'd wait here for a long. I will. Let's leave something there for good measure. I don't expect to ever see it come down here, but If it does, I will be waiting. So I'll be waiting down there at Asia session low and see if we get something. But again, wouldn't be shocked if we just continue rallying. Dollar CAD, I do want to long. Let's see, will there be something? It would have to present pretty much where they are now. Not entirely confident, but I'll see. We'll see. It doesn't look likely at all. Oh, I'm on the wrong chart. It doesn't look likely at all when I look at the TI. I honestly have no reason to believe it's gonna happen. Pardon me, I'm just pondering this because I'd hate to get and waste my time sitting on this for something that's not gonna happen. And it really doesn't look like it's gonna happen here, so I guess I'll stay out. I do expect them to reverse, but I don't want to find myself taking unnecessary trades just because I want that. So yeah, EURGBP, and they've hit the ADR high. It's over here for the day already. Like I said, I want to short Euro Swiss. That's what I said, right? Yes, I want to short Euro Swiss. Some good places. Anywhere from here to there would be a good place to take a position. I will be ready for a short position there. Let's see if something presents itself. GJ, could I get anything reasonable here? I suppose. Could be at the initial here, just below it. Could definitely take a long. Maybe they come down to the Mayo and issue it from there. I don't know. We'll see. But I will be looking if something happens here. Maybe I guess at yesterday's low as well, but not that high of a priority. And like I said, EJ is almost identical. Again, I'll take them here at the initial low of the day if something is presented, and then I'll be ready to go long there. And that pretty much concludes my potential trades for today. Again, if you find the video valuable, the analysis, hit the subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video, I'll appreciate that. Like I always say, 2 links in the description. One takes you to the channel where you'll find more than anything else, you'll find some macro analysis, a macro overview that I publish in there when necessary. It isn't always necessary, and I won't just be bombarding you with the same information every day. Like this week, I have must check the economic calendar. Last week we had CPI, so that's updated, but nothing for this week. So if something presents, it's not likely to give an overview there. Maybe next Monday, but again, we'll see how the week shapes up. I haven't checked my economic calendar just yet to be sure. Also in the description, you'll find a link to a Telegram group. That one is for pure collaboration. It's for if you're a BTMM trader or new and advanced, experienced or unprofitable, doesn't really matter. Just join the group in there. We have some conversations. Much as we all trade BTMM, we have differences in how we approach the market, and it's always good to get that kind of perspective. So if that's something you'd find value in, join the link in the description, and I'll see you guys in there. And that is all for today. I hope you guys have a profitable trading day and week, and I'll see you in the next video.